So this is an extremely outrageous movie. There's lots of paranormal activity and there's lots of horny activity.
Ooh.
Yes.
Oops.
True.
No.
True to that.
How
To
did you-
them, obviously, not
Yes,
me.
of course not.
No, never.
Although you're kind of the source. The draw.
Might be the source, yeah, but
No, I think it's confirmed you are the source.
All right, so Ghost Team 1, this is a very unconventional movie because we've got a little paranormal activity and we have a little horny activity.
Yes. Ooh.
What was the inspiration for putting this thing together?
Well, we are wimps. We are not brave men. And we wanted to make found footage horror comedy, but in doing that, we had to watch horror movies. They're terrifying. So we said, what if we made a movie where the characters in the horror film were basically like us? They had no interest in horror. Usually it's the audience being like, whoa, don't go upstairs. Why would you go upstairs? You're idiots. We were like, what if the characters themselves actually reacted honestly in the situation? And we're like, no, run away. We should not go upstairs. We should run. Save yourselves. But then we had to find a reason to actually keep them in the movie. Enter the smoking hot chick. Inspiration.
How much improv and how much scripted in
oh
this
gosh, can you tell? Everything was improv. No,
We
no,
started.
mostly,
We had a starting point with the script, but the
Yeah.
directors were so awesome because they let us play a lot. So we
Yeah.
would essentially start out with doing the read, and then we would just start playing until we found the scene, which was a fantastic way to find the organic, funny in anything that we did throughout the movie.
We
So
had
we
really
improvised
long
a lot.
takes.
yeah,
It was really
no.
fun.
There was a lot of long, like 15-minute takes of just like craziness.
And just getting loose. But
And
I
then
feel
reeling
like
it in.
a lot of like Ben and Scott, they're so wacky themselves that they allow us to be like,
Yeah, we
no,
were like
go
extensions
this,
of
and now
them.
let's go that. And I was like, damn, this is awesome. For me, I've never done so much improv in a film because you always have to be stick to your script. So this was a little crazier, and I love it. I want to do more.
This movie is a hilarious movie, but it also kind of crosses over into racial stereotypes. And, you know, humor is a broad term. If you needed to defend yourself for the choices you made, how do you defend yourself?
I blame the minorities, the
Yes.
talent, the minority talent. We said no racism. It's not funny.
That's
it
not our
can't be
thing.
funny.
No.
And these Latino actors came in and they said, "What if we made it racist?" And we said, "Guys, no. You know, we're white guys. We don't like
can't do that.
racism.
And
it's
we
not
can't.
our thing.
We're
it's
not
not
supposed
our
to do
thing.
that.
We're very white."
That era has passed.
And they spoke to each other. They had a little powwow in Spanish. We didn't understand any of it. And next thing we know, the movie comes out racist. So that's something we're still coming to terms with.
Now we're in one of the oldest house in Los Angeles,
Oh, my God.
which is supposedly haunted. Does that,
Whoa! No one told us.
Does that bother you?
Haunted?
Yeah, a little bit.
That's weird that we were not informed.
Have you ever had
That's weird, Dave.
an actual haunting experience yourself?
Ooh.
Good question.
Yeah.
I mean, I think that's sort of the appeal of the found footage
Yeah.
horror film is it's sort of everybody's had a bit of one. It's just up to you whether you choose to believe it was real or not. And then we got to make a movie where we said, screw you, it's real, and then you have to deal with it.
Do you actually believe in paranormal activity?
I do. I swear I
does.
do. Because
Totally does.
I've had experienced weird stuff in my house in Mexico, like lights go off and then like I hear the wood cracking and I'm like next to a wall, like seriously, I just don't like that stuff. I do get scared.
I think there's definitely a supernatural element there's a dimension that we don't really know about, and there's got to be something to that for sure. We don't know.
You don't know.
We don't know.
So you believe that the house that you were filming in may have been haunted?
We did for a while, but then we found out there's actually
these
a family.
two chickens were so
living there.
scared and they didn't know there was a woman or a family living like behind like some
We used to
like
hear
connected
kids.
house.
Kids.
So probably they were like scared.
Like
They
little
heard
kids
noises. They're like,
giggling
ah!
and like
Giggling
running.
kids.
We're like,
Yeah.
hey, mommy,
It is
mommy.
haunted for real.
What were some of these films that you watched that scared the crap out of you? That inspired you to...
All of them. Name a horror
Yeah.
movie. They're terrifying.
Yeah.
They are really
You
scary.
watched them?
We
Yeah.
sat around to watch The Exorcist, and we were like, should we watch it together?
Yeah.
Daylight, somewhere in the daylight, in a park.
Morning.
10 a.m.
Get my mom on speed
Yeah.
dial.
Can we get some puppies nearby catching frisbees? So what
Yeah.
makes this as safe as possible?
But you will see the influence of a lot of your most beloved horror films in there.
Yeah.
The found footage genre, the Blair Witchiness of it all, the Exorcist of it all. It's all in there.
And your favorite horror movies and comedies together.
Oh
Well,
gosh.
I mean, you can't talk about horror or comedy without mentioning Ghostbusters.
There it is.
I mean, that's what it started.
There's
That's
a
what started this all.
classic.
That's
I
back
love
to the
it.
source. Much respect to that, obviously. Influence to a lot of
The
comedians.
Shining.
The Shining, Fernanda.
I love scary films. I love to scream. I love to act in them. I love scary films. So definitely the oldies are good.
How would you recommend seeing this film? How would you describe Ghost Team 1?
Easy. If you want to have fun, you want to laugh every 4 minutes of a movie, go watch Ghost Team. If
science.
you want to be
It's
bored,
science.
don't come see Ghost Team 1, definitely. I think it's a funny film. It's wacky, pushing the limits. You get scared here and there too, but you'll have definitely a good time.
It's just a really good blend of like the horror found footage genre with a buddy cop. There's no cops involved, but I meant to say it was buddy.
It's like a
movie.
Harold and Kumar film.
Harold and
too.
Kumar, found footage, horror comedy, and for some reason it just blends seamlessly in this movie, and that's why you should watch it.